Alright. First stream of the new year, and it's gonna be a fresh start on God Eater 3 because it was on sale. Which, hey, that's actually fan-fucking-tastic. I love this game. I really do. I just couldn't be asked to get past a certain point on PC in what was effectively the post-game at launch. Or post-game in comparison to launch. Just give me a little bit. Gotta send the link out. Maybe it'll... If it's actually doing what I want it to this time. Anyways. It's gonna sit us through a cutscene here if it doesn't block the recording. Kind of set up the world for ya. And while that happens, I'll continue sending it out to the relevant channels and chats.
Don't look so worried. We're not gonna die. I promise you that.
Next is PW01408. That's you.
This is probably about to be the character creation, or lead into it.
We will now begin the age aptitude test. Please try to relax. Stage 1. Inducing Ashblight corruption. Ashblight's corruption has been confirmed. Now progressing to Stage 2. Mounting God Arc. Progressing to Stage 3. Final stage. Implanting adaptive oracle cells. Status confirmed. Ashblight corruption has been neutralized. Subject's vitals have returned to normal. Aptitude is positive. Congratulations. The process is complete. You are now an adaptive God Eater.
So you survived. Grade A. Oh, we haven't seen your kind around here before. How does it feel to give up your humanity? Hey, don't go and croak on us, okay? Your life belongs to the port now. You're of no use dead. Here, I'm gonna need you to sign this contract.
Yes, a child is signing a contract, guys. I forgot that they... Oh. I completely forgot about... Oh, fuck it. I'll go with that for this one. You can change all of this crap later, so... The only one I'm interested in seeing is I have off the bat. Okay, there's... Yes. Good God, those sunglasses are a special breed of ugly. Oh. It's only eye color that can't. Eye and skin color. Let's actually see if they have... What's interesting is the silver gray was actually the one you see in the trailers and promos.
Come on, let's go. Hey, you okay? You seem pretty out of it. Bad dream or something? Anyway, rise and shine. I went ahead and asked about our next job. It's in a pretty thick spot. Looks like there's not too much time left for you and me, huh? Fighting an ash this thick will ruin a body in no time. And if we can't work, well, I doubt the folks at the port will want to look after us. Eventually, we're either going to run out of the bias factor we need to live, or we'll end up as origami snacks or bait, and that'll be that. A time-honored end for ages like you and me. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen to us. I promise. After all, we've got too much riding on our shoulders. We'll keep going for the ones we couldn't save. It's a vow I made to them all. I'm never going to give up, no matter what happens. So, that's that. We are not dying. The two of us will keep moving forward, onto whatever tomorrow brings.
Something I can be cited by some people I talk with personally is that Hugo is the ride or die friend who will run God's pockets if you tell him that God pissed you off. Most of that secondary stuff isn't going to be relevant for a damn long time. I forgot about the effects. But stuff like, yeah, another devil, new assault, etc., etc. Dear fucking... Yeah, option to redesign after you beat the game. Oh god, most of this is... Could... Good God, this is where I wish there was a skip all button. There we go. Right, these are the Biting Edge, one of the new guns of the game. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to stick with tried and true here. Damn it, I forgot how finicky it can be. There's really nothing I can do except for the normal ones right now. Oi, jackass! Fucking. Luckily, it'll walk me through how to perform my attacks. Because I will not know how to dive here.
Damn it! I can't see! Where is it? Where's the origami?
Our lines are crossed. What team are you with?
Requesting salvage! Please, I don't want to die!
Forget them. They're already origami, Chow. You've got your own jobs to do, so get to them.
Hurry up and let us loose.
I am now releasing the restraints on Pennyward Ages Hound 1 and Hound 2. Alright, you dogs. Sick 'em. I'm limiting your operation area. If you try to do any moonlighting, well, you know what happens.
Yeah, we know. Shall we? We'll make it out of this.
Follow the program you were given and acclimate to the Ashlands. Once you've acclimated, return immediately. Defectors will be written off. That is all.
Something unexpected might happen. If it does, I'll use my own judgment.
Unnecessary combat may result in the loss of god arcs. Thus, fighting is prohibited. Proceed with tests to confirm effectiveness in high ash density conditions.
Yeah. How are you doing? I think I'm all right.
Wait. You know, I never noticed the material up
Look
here.
straight ahead for me.
Let's see if I can't trigger it by...
Well, you should be fine
so they
then.
trigger when they
Let's move. Follow me.
I'm feeling mean. I'm feeling mean.
Okay. It's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be.
Move back. Another team is operating there.
Yeah, sure. The ones with their wires crossed? Keep a safe distance. Let's play it safe for now. It's funny how no matter how hairy it gets, I always have fun when you're around. If you find high ground, climb on up. It's always an advantage in a fight. Looking down on origami crawling beneath you feels pretty good too.
This is Bull 1. Let's go. I'm surrounded by origami. Requesting salvage.
This is Hound 1. I'm at Point Alpha. Can you break through their line?
Understood. I'll get through somehow. You do not have permission to transmit. You want to get written up?
Hey, you can't blame me for being curious.
Idiots.
Still got some stamina? It's easy to get winded this deep in the Ashlands.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you could jump onto those.
Hound 1, do you read me? I made it through the line. En route to Point Alpha.
All right, we'll clear out the origami in the area. Proceed with caution.
Hugo, I owe you for this.
You do not have permission to transmit. Don't make me tell you again. You haven't completed the acclimation program. Proceed with your assigned mission.
If we can fight this deep in the Ashlands, who gives a crap about acclimation?
You'll be disciplined for insubordination. I hope you're ready for that.
Sure, whatever you say. Now quit looking over my shoulder. Saying we're fighting in dense ash is enough of an excuse, right?
You'll regret this.
Ow.
Good. You took the initiative. You seem comfortable enough in a fight. You can fight in gun form, too. See if you can transform for me. More company. Let's go.
Hit him now!
Gun form attacks expend OP. You can fight in blade form to restore your supply.
I'm feeling mean.
Damn. Kinda hoping to land that spiker.
Bull 1, come in. This is Hound 1. All origami eliminated.
This is Bull 1, arriving at Point Alpha soon. Gotcha! Thanks a ton. I thought it was a goner this time.
Don't give up so easily. Nobody's got time to wipe your nose for you here. Okay, time to head home and get in our cells.
Let's go.
So as I'm sure y'all noticed,
I'm
while
feeling
in
mean.
this form, it constantly eats stamina. It's one of the things that I don't mind about it, but I don't like either. Yeah, you're gonna be broke on FC for basically the whole game. Until you get self-water and such.
Don't worry. Everyone made it back okay. A good result for us. We might do as the port folks want. Work ourselves to the bone. Get dragged to hell and back. But that doesn't mean we're willing to give up our lives without a good fight. A place where ages can live out their lives without being controlled or pushed around by anyone. That's what we need, right?
Took the words right out of my mouth. Ouch! The guards went to town on you this time, didn't they? Bet that hurts. You never do as you're told, huh? Bet it's hell getting teamed up with this guy.
I didn't know you were back from patrol, Zeke.
Yep, that's right. All done with my work for today. Listen, man, next time you should come out with me. Come on. I thought you were smarter than that. Having a chance to work with the Zeke Pennyworth should be enough to make you weep for joy.
Maybe you should mention how good you are.
Hugo's always so by the book. It must have been boring out there with him. Come on, I'll show you a real cool trick next time.
This isn't a sport, Zeke.
Look, I know that. You think I don't know that? Anyway, did you hear the recent news? One of the other teams was saying that a port nearby got swallowed by the ash.
That's the first I've heard of it. But it's not exactly news for ports to get engulfed by the ashlands.
Sure, it's no surprise when it's some base somewhere. But how will you feel when the ash is creeping closer and closer?
Are you talking about an ash storm?
Yeah, well, if one of those ash storms does come through, it's not like there's a whole lot we can do other than strap in and pray, right?
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Though, even then, riding one out isn't all that realistic.
Oof. Now, of the weapons in this game, the ring here is one of my favorites. Special skill. Yeah, increased attack speed while in burst, reduced stamina cost, and just reduced damage while in burst. While the biting edge is cool, it's not my thing. Yeah, because people are cheap. Weapons aren't. God, what a bunch of bastards.
Time to get cracking. Let's see if the God Arc repairs worked. We can start off with your shield. A good offense is the best defense, but blocking attacks is a nice way to stay alive. To use items. They won't do you any good if you're dead. Still, there are a lot of items to choose from. Gotta use what's right for the moment, I guess. Okay, no problem so far. We still got some time, so let's do some scavenging. There's stuff flying around here and there, right? Pick it up. We need materials these days. Any spoils we pick up outside of our job don't go to the prison. They're ours to keep. If you want to stay alive, you need a stronger God Arc, which means you need materials. The port manages God Arcs, though, so you can't just do whatever you want with them. about it? Looks like your God Arc is ready for action. Whoa! Origami barging in, huh? Well, that suits me fine. Let's clean up this mess and go home.
I'm to RQX there. What's funny is I don't actually usually wind up using that. Oh no, 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 no! I don't actually regularly wind up using this attack. I usually wind up using a spike in its place if I do wind up using it. Let's go blunk instead of, well, bing. Basic equipment blueprints for crafting. Basic materials. Chump change. Yeah, you learn a lot by just kind of talking to the others. Like, yeah, you've got a chronically ill kid among the others here. Okay. Pretty sure this has to do with burst arts and shit now. Oh, devour. Luckily you don't spend very long in this shithole.
We've got our work cut out for us today. Come with me. Devour form is the God Arc's most distinctive feature. We're off to do a field test of it. God Eaters can devour origami to temporarily enhance our abilities. We call the effect Burst. If you use it wisely, you can flip a dire situation on its head.
Wisely.
Now! Dig it!
Hey, there's some luck. Come on, go and take a bite out of that origami.
Crap, crap, crap.
Oh, and don't forget, you can pick up materials by devouring dead origami. You need materials to upgrade God Arc parts, and you have to supply them yourself. Okay, on to burst arts. Here's where today's real work begins. Burst arts are techniques that can only be used while you're in burst status. Only Ages have the number of Oracle Cell bonds to perform them.
devour an origami, enter burst status, and then unleash a burst start. Keep that cycle in mind as you fight, okay? Let's do this.
And every weapon has a different set of burst starts. Because for the Raging Moon, that's what it looks like. For the default one. All of them have a basic attack enhancer.
Use burst starts enough and they'll grow in power. But some people say that makes you more origami than human. Honestly though, in most normal people's eyes, we're already monsters. Okay, that's enough for now. There are a lot of different burst starts. Practice them when you've got the time.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it to that one fast enough. I almost got there. More basic blueprints for crafting. And it's because it has that red icon that I know that they're just for crafting. Yeah, Carnage Moon. And there's a lot of burst start effects. A lot.
Looks like everyone's gone to bed. I hope they can at least have some pleasant dreams to enjoy while they're sleeping. It gets so quiet at night. So, how's the new density level? Well, I guess knocking origami around is fun when you're in the moment. But if there are still survivors out there, well then it was worth fighting. It's a small thing, but I don't want to sell my soul and lose my freedom to act according to my own will. I guess it seems kind of funny. We might die tomorrow, and leave nothing behind. But I'll keep waiting. Someday, a path towards something new will open for us. An ash storm, huh?
Crap. I meant to talk to the other one. Mar. Okay, load out. Yeah. They all also show you which one you need to reach to get the next one. Because, as you can see, most of them are in your ground. Shared supply. It feels weird not having my full roster, considering the game gives you 3,000 for free, that you can't do a fucking thing with. Shared supply is an alright one for a starter, though. Right, I don't have other options. But do I have access to the bullet editor already? No, probably not. Those are for future me. Right, save. Allies and personal abilities. Let's see, I forget what Hugo's own skill list is. Revenge, small. Right. He likes to burst and share that a lot. Right, he has a shotgun, which is what I found weirdest about him being one of the most Devour heavy. Let's see.
This'll make things interesting.
Energy Bite is a good one to start with, because he's going to devour a lot. Follow up, Vanquisher. Motionless is tricky and quick charge. His weapon is a long blade, so that's actually really not helpful. And Bedrock, I think, increases defense, yep, while enemy is in burst. Basically reduces the amount of... this is a good one to kind of double dip with, because he doesn't have max rank greedy on him. He's not going to have a lot, but he's someone who needs calm breath because he's using a hammer.
Genius.
And he eats a lot of stamina because of his weapon type. Sorry about that, I was finishing off my Blue Raz Ghost. The kicker here is that whole thing about Engage is it's just a heightened version of Resonance, something that is present and studied from the first game on.
This time, we're testing Engage effects. The power of bonds between ages. Engage. Activating Engage has a couple requirements. If you're fighting Origami and within a certain range, your resonance will deepen. Once your resonance is at a certain level, Engage will activate. Anyway, let's try it. Engage is a resonance phenomenon that lets users share traits. In other words, we can combine strengths. From an Origami's point of view, it's cheating. Activating Engage. Let's do it! Fire! The power of connections. Only the ages have it. Maybe it's a divine...
So here's the kicker about Engage. It's also a really easy way to
It only works when we're in combat.
link burst the absolute dog water.
Let's go! Can't believe this crap!
Motherfucking thing actually popped its one poison attack because I was up in its face.
As a rule, engage is a one-on-one activity. Makes sense, I guess. Trying to process everyone's characteristics at once would overload a single brain. But we can't know unless we try it either. In any case, engage is the ace up our sleeve. Don't forget we have it.
I love that fucking chainsaw bullshit attack. You know, I never actually used this attack because I didn't realize it was a thing. Because this thing already has so much going for it. Bloodline. Camouflage, our gyro now. Almost there.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing, really. I'll be fine after I rest a little while.
Are you sure about that?
I'm fine now. Thanks. Hugo told me not to get up or move around too much. But I don't like just sitting around and being waited on by everyone. I just think I should do whatever I can to help. Yeah, we all gotta pace ourselves.
I didn't actually realize that they had this wall here. Which is very clearly a memorial to the other ones who kicked it. Or as close to a memorial as you can get in this basically prison hell. And this is exactly where it goes, Fubar. Right, I don't yet have access to effects yet. And that means the guard actually poisoned the kid. Dang it. Listen here, you little... As long as you can take a bite out of them while they're still living. Fucking zygotes. Come here, you little... See, the thing I don't like about zygotes in particular is they always hang just out of range when you're trying to talk or do things. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Is there a follow-up? No. I never really used the Raging Moon stuff here, because like I said, I didn't realize it was an actual full-on transformation. I usually used stuff that bypassed that step and skipped straight into other attacks. Or just completely favored other attacks in the first place. Like engaging in its chainsaw mode here. Are you... If I'd landed a couple more hits with it, I would have gotten that. There's another main story mission after this, and this is where we get our great escape. Density rise. Let's see. Some cannon fodder. It's right around here that we get a jailbreak. Because I know you fight a Barbarius at some point. And you just say, fuck these guys, we're jumping to the better ship. Right, I forgot you can't transform while in spawn.
Return to base after collecting tissue samples from origami in the area.
It's really thick here. Feeling any effects? Nah, I'm fine for now. This place ain't gonna be our grave. Let's get started. Stay sharp.
Crap. I keep accidentally screwing myself because I'm not devouring them instantly. Because this is the only game, well, of the 3 games, this is the one that lets you just quick devour. You don't have to combo quick, you just quick. Oh, you rot bastard, I needed that. Okay. Part of why I'm gathering everything I can is also because you will need a lot of this stuff later anyways. Excuse me. Hey, Ugly! Your mother was a snowblower. He took exception to that.
Okay, we're almost done. Huh? What's up, Zeke? I lost the connection to the port. Maybe the relay's busted.
surprising you Nash this thick, I guess. Take what you can and let's go home.
I think I just saw a glimpse of something over here. Outside of some very specific targets, you also just don't find yourself going down to this underground section of the area more than once in a blue damn moon. Like, you are chasing something if you are getting down there.
No good loot again? Ugh, man, there's been nothing recently.
That's the price of your behavior.
Keep it to yourself.
Well, shall we get going?
This is a caravan calling all ages.
What's that?
There's an ash storm developing in the area. It's unimpacted on Pennywood.
An open channel? Who and where is that from? We can't make out what you're saying. What in... Huh?
That's definitely an ash storm.
And it's definitely headed toward our port.
Damn it. Talk about some bad timing. There's no way we can outrun it from here.
But what about everyone at the port? What'll happen to the kids there?
Calm down. We'll manage something. We're not going to stand by and let our friends get wiped out.
This is a caravan calling all ages. I repeat, this is a caravan calling all ages. There is an ash storm developing.
Aegis here. What's the status of the storm?
We read you. We'll talk later. For now, we need you to clear out the origami in our path.
Why should we do that?
I said we'll talk later. Now hurry up and do it. If it's your fee, we'll pay whatever the cost. We don't have time to negotiate. We're on our way to evacuate the port. Every second counts.
Understood. Moving out. There are aged children at the port who will need help. You have to get them out of there.
I promise you we'll get them out. Good luck out there. Caravan out.
I guess this is our chance. Come on. Everything changes. Starting now.
Yep, this is where we fight the barbarians.
That's intimidating.
Right. Don't die on me now. We're going to live to see a new future. Everyone will.
Listen here, you fucking Hannibal reskin. I am going to break that fucking gauntlet of yours. Crap. Once I remember my input.
I know. Let's hurry up and get this done.
Okay, so this guy has 3 breakable points. Tail, head, and tail, head, and drill are all breakable on this big bastard. I actually have one of the better weapons for breaking here, because the crescent moon. Oh crap! Okay, I got tagged by an attack down too. Crap! Let's go! Crap. There we go. There's the drill break. So what makes the Raging Moon one of the best breaker type weapons in the game is the fact that it deals an equal amount of all 3 fizz types of damage. And that means it has a better chance of just breaking every part on a target. Than basically everything else will. Like, big guy here is about to get really fucking angry. Unfortunately for Big Guy, I also have a nearly full Oracle reserve. I say nearly full. Oi, oi, oi! Don't you run from me! Well, Big Guy's dead, so I guess Big Guy had a reason to run. Like a bitch!
Everyone who is left behind at the port is now under our care. Ricardo's information was spot on. It seems the Ages who were left behind were all left inside a room like a prison. There were a number of young kids with them there too.
It's awful. How could people have sunk so low?
There. I've sent them the rendezvous coordinates. They're planning to meet up there. But are you sure it was a good idea? Offering to pay any price if they clear the way?
Probably. They don't strike me as the kind who would trade their lives for cash.
Pardon me, but that's not much of a strategy, ma'am.
I know that. Change heading 180 degrees. Get as far away as we can, now! It's an ash storm!
There's our ride.
A pleasure to meet all of you. Welcome to our caravan. This is the Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. I'm her owner, Hilda Enriquez. We made it in time, thank goodness.
I'm Hugo Pennywort.
Handling that origami problem wouldn't have been an easy task, even under the best of circumstances. And that means you're a talented bunch.
Would you mind filling all of us in on the situation here?
That will come in due time. You've created a real opportunity for us to work with. Won't you let me express our gratitude?
You saved our friends. That's enough for me.
Yes. However, that is only a temporary measure, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Huh?
Reassigning Ages requires the permission of both the governor of the port and Gleipnir. You do know that, do you not, Hugo?
If that's the reason you can't keep us all here, don't worry about it. Being alive is what counts. But do you really have to be so formal?
Ma'am, we've completed our survey of the port that was swallowed by the ash. Despite our efforts, we have been unable to establish the whereabouts of the port's management.
I'm sure they fled. I saw ships moving away in the distance.
That would explain it. There were some ships that made unregistered departures.
Fools, leaving without notifying anyone. If the ash storm drags them in...
That's what they get for leaving kids to die. Zeke, don't. What? You're gonna tell me you're not pissed at him too?
Regardless, it still doesn't make me happy.
Ma'am, the ash density levels are rising again. Staying any longer would be hazardous.
You now represent your port, Hugo. Under Ashland navigation law, I place you under my protection and transfer you to our port.
Understood. Our services are yours during the voyage. In exchange, though, we don't want your everyday drudgery tasks.
You've got a spine. Very well. You can be our front runners and keep our route free from interference.
That's fine by us. Once we're out there, you'll see we're not your run-of-the-mill Aegis.
How a caravan route works?
Okay, I will be right back.
We use areas of low density as reference points, and then just travel along the connected dots?
Okay, I am back. Sorry if I seem slightly absent. I'm resolving something that occurred with someone.
You've got it down.
Just repeating what I learned from the database.
There was an old but reliable route through here previously. The beacons, however, have all gone dead.
Knocked out by that ash storm. This crawler has a pretty small crew for its size, doesn't it?
I can't afford to hire very many people. Resources and bias factor supplies aren't what they used to be.
I see. So you decided to bring us on to do a little work for you.
Right, and I can assure you you'll be compensated.
Yeah, well, a weekly allowance isn't going to cut it.
If we can reestablish the old route, we'll be able to claim Pioneer royalties. A cut of those royalties will go to you. Does that sound fair?
We're the ones who will be out there risking our necks, so I'd say 70% should go to us.
30% for us? The rewards are split amongst the entire crew. That's outrageously unfair.
Well, what do you think? Let's see. 50%. I can't take any less. I know you've got some serious cargo. You sure?
Fine, fine. Half of the royalties. We have a deal. You're free to roam the crawler, though some locations may be restricted. We do have our secrets.
Compared to ourselves, it's paradise.
Glad to have you all aboard. I'm looking forward to continuing our work together.
But that also really tells you about how fucked up their lives are. Because it's like, at first I thought she was just trying to hit me. See, here's the stupid part. You can poke around in here. And you can see, you know, just kind of the stuff that they have in theirs. And I will bet you my left foot that some of it is very much mementos that the characters had. And over here will be the mail cabin, which at present is where more of the cast are going to be. Oh, interesting. That's a map. Looks like the northern part of Eurasia. Or... Right. I got turned around in a room that is only in a goddamn square room. That is a feat in and of itself that I am not proud to claim. If I recall correctly, Ricardo is a Gen 1 God Eater too, so he is actually in the older cast. Let's see, I think it's going to be... Right, the storage vault is basically an inaccessible all game. the medical ward, everyone's basically in and out of all fucking game law. And that is not an exaggerated statement by very much either. Yeah, everyone's gonna be out here right now.
Welcome aboard the Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. Let me introduce myself. My name is Amy Chrysanthemum, and I serve as an operator on this vessel. So, this is the mission counter. We post tasks that need to be performed in order to clear our course.
So, in short, you're saying if we want a job, then this is the place to go?
Yep, that's right. In fact, it looks like something was posted just now. But we have a bit of a snag.
A snag?
That's right. Continuing on our course would be like crossing a rope bridge blindfolded.
So what? You just walk forward.
The snag is, there's something chewing on the ropes. Caravans that conduct their operations within the Ashlands are invariably equipped with resonance radar. It tracks local ash levels and origami. It serves as our eyes and ears, giving us an advantage over potential threats. We have one on the Mum, of course. Essentially, if our resonance radar isn't providing us with that data, it's a big problem. One of life or death magnitude.
Is yours malfunctioning?
As the name suggests, the radar uses resonance, so it needs someone with high resonance skill to operate it. We need a God Eater who can also function as a navigator.
However, our previous navigator was incapacitated in the ash storm, and currently we have no other candidates in our staff.
Navigator, huh? I like the sound of that. Let me give it a try.
Amy, go ahead and bypass the authorization system.
Okay, it's open.
How was I?
No. Insufficient range. Maybe a 2-mile radius? too small to keep us safe.
No! I could give it a shot.
I don't think you have the aptitude, Hugo.
Not one iota.
It's tougher than I thought.
Our regular navigator was born with a high resonance capability. However, they had training to see up to a 20-mile radius as well.
So resonance ability is the key, huh? If one of us can be contracted as a navigator, we should be able to renegotiate royalties. Sound like a workable deal to you, Hilda?
So you know, I don't pay for slipshod work.
Of course not. Here, give it a try.
Man, take a look at the display. I've never seen anything like this. That's 10. No, 100 miles. Wait, it's still expanding.
What?
You've got to be kidding! This is unreal!
This is my throne now.
Did you do this?
My friend has always had a real knack for resonance. So, does that solve our problem?
This is my throne now. And here we go. Wait, this is... Nope. No dialogues change. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things. Oh, right. And I should have access to new ones. It's the tier 4 here that I loved the best, if I recall correctly. These change your entire moveset. Like, you need Moon Tempest 2 for these two. And you need Carnage Moon 3 for that one. So we're going to play with Moon Tempest for a little bit. Because if I recall correctly, Moonstorm is the state it took when I was swinging the axe around all willy-nilly. This is my throne.
Switching to departure sequence.
Energy flow from the main accumulator has been established. Now sealing ash bulkhead layers 1 and 2.
Resonance radar navigation link complete. Harmonization rate at 30, 60, 100%. Oracle sensor system is green. Ash density along our plotted course is 0.02 ppm, within tolerance.
The ash bulkheads are sealed. Activating the hull bias field barrier.
All systems are reading green. The chrysanthemum is ready to depart.
There's no turning back now. Are you certain about this?
Yeah. I never planned on turning back anyway.
This is the start of a big adventure. We're more than sure. We're pumped.
It's good to see that kind of spirit. Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum, casting off.
Do you read me? I'll be your mission guide from here on. All instruments are green.
This is just a
Vitals
kill
are
it if it
normal.
moves mission.
Alright, are you ready? Remember, the mission lasts until you're back home. Your first job starts now. Good luck.
I could get used to this. It's 100 times better than an old creep in my ear. Sorry, it's a long story.
Greetings, lunch. Ow, bitch. Damn it. I was hoping to have at least enough time to take another bite out of them. Don't suppose there's an active feeding ground nearby, is there? Nope. So the whole reason why an active feeding ground actually matters is because if those things are active, you also regenerate health by being close enough to them.
Made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit. Target orbital response clear. Prepare for extraction.
And I got juggled like a fucking,
How'd you like that? Everyone's got their stuff, right?
like a fucking ball. I got juggled like a fucking ball.
Let's go!
Luckily, you can use dive to instantly skip from melee to gun, or from gun to melee. Got it. And I think that was self-ordered. And that blue indicator means that those are upgraded versions. The Amets upgrade into the, into one of two lines. I forget what the second one, but I think it was Reshef. I could be wrong, though, and I could be just misremembering, because there are... It's a different term for each starting generation. Oh, nice. Already 20%. And there's Custom Bully. Now, excuse me while I go share something insane with some of my friends real quick before I get back to the stream and get back to being juggled like a fucking ball. Nope, nope, nope.
Welcome back. It's hard to do anything in the Ashlands, but it doesn't slow you down.
Right, that's the return gate. That's the way to the bridge. Please keep this a secret from the other caravans. Of course it focuses on a thigh shot right there. Why wouldn't it?
What's this?
I was just wondering if it's a common occurrence to find God-Eaters from Gleipnir traveling with caravans. I suppose you're keeping an eye on some cargo back there, is that right?
The area up ahead is under Gleipnir jurisdiction. I cannot allow you to proceed.
Meaning that whatever you've got stowed up there is a special delivery for Gleipnir.
Ugh.
Resonance.
Hey! Hey! Are you okay? So tell me, what's your name?
Gleipnir 6th Engineering Battalion, Special Transport Unit, Claire Victorious.
You can just call me Hugo Pennywort.
The owner told me about you. It seems you helped with clearing our route. Understand that while I do applaud the work you've done, I cannot approve of any frivolous actions you take in the field. Don't expect to garner any special favor for it.
Great, a teacher's pet.
I'm only doing the job that I was assigned. If we're in combat together, I will be trusting you to perform. Huh? It was nice meeting you.
Maybe we're gonna get along after all. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Claire.
Why does it focus on... I can't say anything. I really can't, because it focuses on her chest a lot throughout the game. A lot. Because I still remember seeing... That's around the middle of the game, where they comment on her possibly having gained some weight. Like I said, they're used to being treated as slaves. Anyways. Yep. None of the others have moved in yet. Because that will be a lot more crowded later in the game. Not saying this one's crowded either, but there'll be more characters and more stuff in there. Yeah, you plan on it. Things don't always go according to plan, though. I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I am back. I just need to check on something real quick. And then it'll be back to the party. The party of a lifetime. Alright. Cert missions are now available. Yeah, and you kind of have to do cert missions as you advance. I really wish they would have added that to a bulk. Okay, let's see. This one is just 1 minute. Kill all those idiots. Problem is, it's basically impossible without a full party. Or not, basically. It's extremely obnoxious. And as you can see, they do have a set number you have to get through. But sure, let's at least give it a shot. I might time out, though. Yeah, because we have to kill our way through all of these muffs. Ow. Ow. Son of a... See, juggled like a fucking ball. Ow. You little rat. Bastard. The issue here is that one up on that ledge there keeps fucking bagging me. Okay, so we got it done, but as you saw, I got juggled like a fucking ball. And it was basically just catching up to the AIs to gather my materials. And that one only gives... I mean, to be fair, those restore pills are extremely valuable. That one's alright. That one's not worth it until it becomes level 5. I'm better off just progressing the story for a little while longer before I even start playing with those. Because after a point, you have to do those for gear upgrades, and it will tell you when you need to.
Welcome back. You were wonderful.
Crap. They always have something to say when you get back, too. Now, I forget if you have to clear Standard 1 for Elite. Yeah, you do. Because most of the Elite class are just slightly more obnoxious versions of the Standard class, if I recall correctly. Like this is just obliterate some ogre tails. I also need to go into loadout to check on something. Right, bullets. Now that you can create customs. And yeah, the higher the bullet cost. Now let's see. So when it says link, so we want okay, so provided what I recall of it, the mechanics correctly, we're just going to use that. We're going to use a... Do we have access to a homing? Rapid fire. Radio. No, we do not have access to anything with a homing. So, what we need here is a straight long. Then we need to create... Oh, wait. If it were homing, it would be in medium or large. I forgot about that. Like, that's a follow. The issue is that radial is the only follow I'm seeing here. So unless there's a radial... Non-radial... Nope. So now... That one is on button press. What that means is... We now grab something like a rotate in place. Average. Now, move it. Trying to figure out how to make this one's version of it work. Because now we need to menu. No. Add. Unless. Oh wait, triangle. No. Okay, because there should be an effect. Link. There we are. When one hits okay, so if we use that, that one is now a link here. So we're first off going to also edit, change its element, because we want this thing to be a divine. And then new module. And now we're just going to shove like 12 lasers with a link window of 0.5 after 2. Or we can really be insane little shits. So the only thing in the game that's going to be able to realistically utilize what I am about to concoct in front of y'all is going to be a blast. Or ray. Now, what sort of insane, absurd reasons origami run for their mamas and beg to die idea is this? First off, we're changing element. again, we are making this thing into a define because that is one of the more common weaknesses in the game. I just need to remember that it's going to... Actually, in that case, we want this to be a divine bomb. Now, link, and now we set the timer to because, oh wait, I almost forgot to change the element. Design. Nope, I do not want to change your trajectory because I am not intelligent enough to be fucking with that. We need that one to go to 2 seconds. Now this is going to be one of those ridiculously, hilariously, just not feasible type of shots. But that also means we need to change the orb from a rotate in place to a cling a long time. Now, realistically, that's strange. Module 1. Okay. So we have to go back because something went wrong. On button press. Ah. That's where I screwed up. When one hits. Okay, so that did not work either. Which is strange because that was the logic it used in prior. Orb stop extreme time. 0.5 seconds after 2. Because what should have happened here is that it should have chain blasted after that. Unless, when one hits, 0.5. Okay, what if we choose right after 2? Nope. 0.5 seconds after 2. Because this is where these are supposed to link if we're trying to make chain blasts. Unless they changed it so that it is no longer the orb stop, but rather with 1. Let's try that. Nope, interference decay. So we're gonna figure this out. Because when one hits, what if we instead set these two after one? Nope. Well, we're gonna have to give up on this.
for now. I need to find a sort of chain. Oh, you actually can't even make that kind of ammo work. Like, that thing will not fit in the game. Okay, so at 355 Oracle, that means you can fire it all at once. And at that point, you're just better off making some kind of continual. So, unfortunately, that just gave me an idea here. We're gonna make a new one. Plus new module. I believe it would be in... No, good. First shot, link. Beam straight ahead. Next, we're going to try to make a buckshot or a rapid that is linked to oh, interesting. So that one can't link. So we're going to remove that. Okay, so I wonder why that didn't work. Well, in that case, we're going to instead see what we can do with a small buckshot. Basically, can we? No, we cannot. Okay. What about orb? Strange. Okay. Menu. Nope. Okay. Sort of instead on shot. Orb. Rotate in place fast. New module. Buckshot. When one hits. Right. That's actually... Right. Okay, so we need to actually put a new module here, because I completely forgot that you cannot make a buckshot. We need that to actually be the first one, the on button press. We need to link that to when one hits. Because that should M3 cause simultaneous hit decay. So if instead right after 2, nope. Okay, we're going to change that orb to an orb stop extreme time. And then set a small delay.
Have a trim.
Nope. This is gonna get tedious.
Have a trim.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to look at more complex modules that are available later in the game to figure it out. So for now, we're going to just get back to the violence. We're gonna eat us some origami.
Are you feeling all right, Claire? I'm fine. The ash density is within tolerance. Nothing to worry about.
Even with the ash-resistant bias factor, you should still be careful.
I appreciate your concern.
Claire specializes in logistical support and first aid. Okay, team. Use teamwork and take down this origami.
Wow, this is unusual.
This is our first time out together. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best.
Oi, oi, oi! You don't get the run suicided, please!
Made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
I'm going to eat every last one of you rats. Oh shit. That's why I hate those guys.
Burst is almost gone.
Shit! Get close enough and I'll take a fucking bite out of you, pal. Motherfuckers. So, that blue status effect on my bar is leak. What it does is it, as you see, drains my oracle over time. Because you passively regen while in burst, you can kind of outpace it, too. Unless it's a serious leak, as it's called. Or whatever the version Persevere is in this iteration. I always forget, because they go like... They go severe or deadly for certain statuses. Let's see, Chill Knife, Cold Blade, Kurozuka. Like, I love a lot of the weapons in this game, but ultimately, my baby, my darling, is always going to be the heavy main. At least for this game. The Scythe has always been my main whack and stick. Kiddo.
Don't worry about it. I'm just feeling a little motion sick, that's all. But fighting origami is a lot worse, right? I'm not big enough to fight yet, but see? I can scrounge up cool stuff like this.
Kid. Yeah, this place is just hell. Hey look, the owner's cat. Sleepy paws. Such a pretty kitty. Ah yes, the lobby. Buy items for inventory. Yeah, I'm buying that. With what meager funds I have. Those detox been so nice. Let's see. Assault shot, snipers, shotguns, beams. Really, you can learn a lot from using another bullet as a basis to figure it out. Oh yeah, the jukebox. A fixture. It'll get fixed later in the game. But it's a fixture in all the God Eater series, just like getting court-martialed is. Let's see, that's a return gate. Elevator, residential. If I recall correctly, this is also Hilda's office. Yep. Also, the game lets you craft cosmetics at the terminals. That's how you get them, mostly. Yeah, nah. When you're used to sleeping in shitty accommodations, you just don't know how to react to having a good place to sleep. Take it from me. I've spent half my life at this point sleeping on couches, futons, and whatever other not fun things people can think of. Yeah, it's in craft equipment because honestly, your equipment is, yeah, carbon fiber. Because honestly, it's just whatever you're fucking wearing. And it gives you an indicator when it's part of a full set or half a set. Like, this up here is a full set. These are all partials. And if we actually look in loadout appearance, I should have a bunch of crap because of the fact that they just kind of hand you all of the collab shit, or half the collab shit for free. Like, if you want to look like you came out of Code Vein, you can totally look like you came out of Code Vein. Just give me a sec to find that particular set. I completely forgot there was an entire holiday jacket series. I forget why these particular ones exist. Either a collab or some in-series reference. Ah yes, the male nipple. When I see Roku, I can't help but think of the... What was his name? Someone important from Tales of series. That one's just funny. Okay, the fact that they actually made an entire school uniform series based on each one. Yeah, see, full body suit. Code Vein Revenant. Thought... I forgot they had a full set of mascot suits, but those aren't exactly news. Like, I'd actually have to equip one of the partials. But, as you can see, they have just all this crap. Like, yes, let's fight in a full mascot costume. Here, I'll pull it up just so you guys can understand how fucking goofy this looks. Except for the head, it is a full goofy ass mascot costume. Personally, I am most partial to the Fenrir battlesuit until I get access to some of the other ones. Now then, let's see. Right, check lab. See if there's any conversations. Right. I always beeline towards there because I'm used to the left having stuff. Keith is an engineer. He's not much of a combatant. And it shows. she starts off so by the book, and I love how she goes from by the book to basically a fucking delinquent. Well, not basically basically a delinquent. She loosens up a lot throughout the game. Okay, I will be right back. This is the part of the night where I guess my kidneys are acting up. Fuck me sideways. Anyways, be right back, and then it'll be back to the violence. If I seem like I cut the stream shorter than I usually do, it's because I'm also just kind of mentally preparing myself at that point. I'm going to be going with my inner circle to a lounge to have some drinks. So, my late sister had a favorite lounge, and I know her favorite drink. So I'm going with my inner circle to that lounge to have that drink. And for those who didn't already know, back in October, at the very start of the month, I lost my older sister. And, fuck. I haven't had the damn money in the time since to, okay. That guy's weak to Ice and Divine. I actually have to really make a decision here. Do I go for upgraded, or do I craft a better one? Oh. Nice that it actually shows if you own that. Like, I know I used the Drake, okay, the Bloodleg, which has the Rob skill, or Drake, which has Lonely Moon. Either I go hit it till it dies. Yeah, I'm going hit it till it dies. Fuck it. We ball. We're going to see if I have a better laser as well. So while that seems worse on paper, that indicator, that filled circle, means it deals enhanced freeze damage. Its skill also makes it go into overdrive faster. Power plant is nice. Exchange is kind of mid, honestly. Like, if you're not using a dedicated, I'm going to eat my fucking stamina build. It's just not worth it. Okay, don't roll. Also, I completely forgot to actually get a new fucking shield. And luckily, all of the towers are just high fizz. Now, I'm gonna be level with y'all. I almost never use bucklers. They are not my shield. They are not for me. I use towers and mediums. It's one part the timing window, one part towers deploy. Everything deploys just as fast when you're diving, just about.
You're in position. Begin when ready. Be sure to come home, okay?
Failure will not be forgiven.
Work time. Bug stomach. Gross.
Listen here, you little shit. Killed by the bird.
Make contact with secondary target and evade pursuit.
Not today!
This is an emergency. Unexpected medium origami detected.
Call, bitch! Yeah, so its scream dealt a pretty decent amount of damage to me.
Activation response detected. Pound 1. Watch out.
Ow. Well, flock you too, pal. It would be nice if I knew how to lock on.
Let's show them what we can do.
So you can get a perfect guard off of the dive. The issue is I'm taking a very slow weapon to a very fast target.
You're doing real damage. Origami
Just a taste of what we can do.
Okay, so we have hobbled this fucking thing. You just kind of want to engage as you can. Because as long as you can keep dealing damage, well, I am very much a good offense is an amazing defense type of a player. And as you saw, we just kind of Once we started breaking it, we started walking it like a fucking dog.
That was an easy job.
We took it out back in the old Yeller days.
You don't even need my support.
I should, however, check the subtitle settings because I forgot that this game doesn't automatically have all of them on. Strange. I know there's another one around this particular quadrant. I just don't remember where. Because I don't. I have a better spatial memory than I do actual memory. Like, hey, I know vaguely everything about... I know vaguely where half of this fucking map is. But I need to be in that half of the map. Got it. Fucking flip them pockets inside out, boy. Pendulum, Garuda, Bong Bong, Griffin, Caucasus, ALO. Caucasus and ALO are two of the shields I almost always fall back on. If I recall correctly. Moon Tempest, which now means Roaring Axe, and then Dawn.
It feels like you've waited forever, but once things start moving, it all goes pretty quick. I mean, just look at where we are now. You remember what I was saying earlier? After all that time locked up, we're finally outside. And now our first problem rears its ugly head. What do we do with ourselves now that we're here? Close, but not quite. I made up my mind a long time ago. From this point forward, we're living in a world driven by action. We'll have to buy back our freedom by fighting. Right? After that, we'll build a port of our own. It'll be a place where people can help each other and work toward their dreams. But I'm gonna need a lot of help from you. Are you on board for this? You're a rock. Seriously. This means a lot. Well, let's go give the kids the good news. They have nothing to be afraid of anymore. It might be a lie now, but it'll be okay if we make it the truth someday. Remember, you're my accomplice in all this. Let's make sure we see it through, huh?
Okay, let's see. Is it... Yep. Like I said, Keith is an engineer. Yeah, no, she loosens up and gets out of that stuffy shit. But when you learn her backstory, it makes a lot more sense as to why she's the way she is. One of those things. Yep. Next mission is the one that leads to the Excel trigger mechanic. I make it a point to shove stuff like these in the very back because I'm not early enough to justify using any tier 2 pills. I am not far enough in. Now, I think it's either Fatal Upper or Lunar Rage. Might be Apocalypse Axe, though. But either way, Moon Tempest 3, Carnage Moon 3, or Moonlit Dawn 3. Roaring Axe. This one is really powerful. That Pierce Armor effect means it does full damage to any tough part, if you can charge it to max. Like, if it lets me... Like... Oh. Wait. Okay, so it won't... Okay, so I need to equip it to preview it. Which is... Okay, that makes sense. But using this one as an example... And you can see it gaining a progressive glow. Once you get to this level, it is just a crap ton of damage. Like, this is just stage 1. Basically on charge. Bunch of 50s and 60s, and that's in a stage 3 burst. This is a stage 2. Up to 100s. And then you get to stage 3, and it becomes a bunch of 200s, basically. Moonlit Dawn, I think, is the one that leads into Apocalypse Axe, which is one of my most used. We're going to actually raise Carnage Moon and Moon Tempest just to have them all across the board. But then you have Jump. I think it's Lunatic Force. No, it's Falling Moon that I use the most. At least I think. Oh, no. I keep forgetting Step Arcs. Step Arcs. Because there was a Step Arc that I used religiously because it would just skip everything and drag you straight into this. And obviously that made it really good for dealing with tough targets because, again, it does... Let's actually see if it talks about it in the database, about the weapon. Product manual. No. Heavy Moon. It's Slash and Crush. Moon Axe. Switch to Moon Axe form by using a Moonstorm or Raging Moon. Your attack increases based on your OP. Bonus attack. Physical properties of each special action change. Wait. By using a Moonstorm. Yeah. Moonstorm and Raging Moon are those. In Moonstorm, you gain attack speed, and you can activate Raging Moon to reduce its charge time. The physical damage inflicted by this move is equal across all types. Physical properties are quite different from the God Ark's normal attacks, and by repeatedly pressing, you can extend it. And then switch, slam down, physical damage is equal. While in Glaive, leap high, slam. The rest of the weapons have not changed a damn bit when it comes to their kits and what they're allowed to do. Now, as a demons. Now then. Man, this one just really proves how fucked this world is. Because now we've got to deal with those barren fucks. After we kill everything else that moves. Now then, once more onto the fray. Oh wait, this is one that...
I'll follow your lead.
No, we didn't spawn. Okay. So I actually have to kind of spam step arcs now. Specifically, step triangles. Ow. This is also why I hate those things, by the way. Cocoon Maidens are just jackasses.
Round one. Burst is almost gone.
They're living turrets that inflict debuffs. Why wouldn't I hate them? I'm grabbing this. Ow.
Mission complete. Well done, every... Hold on. Life sign detected moving nearby. It's faint. It looks like an age. I only see one.
Chop them down!
Aha. I'm not going to be able to get that one over there because I took too long dawdling. Damn. Just a moment more and I would have gotten it.
Is this the place?
Yes. Any visual?
There!
Claire, wait! An age is on it, and an experienced one at that. Just stay back and provide support. Is this some damn circus? Gotcha!
Activate.
What's with this weirdo? Hey, whoa! Time out!
Throw down your god arcs. Now.
Crap!
Hugo, do you read me? Why are you in combat? Hugo!
What do you want?
Let me speak with your commander.
Ma'am, this is a video of their battle.
An acceleration trigger. They've already got a practical model.
Establishing a communications link with Hugo.
Hilda, I'm putting our attacker on. She wants to talk.
Go ahead.
I am a Baron H. Codename Lulu. I was left stranded here by my vessel during a mission, and I am requesting transport back to Baron.
You gave us a rather rough greeting, don't you think?
I understand. I apologize for the incident. However, I intend you no harm.
I'm not gonna take that.
You should know, I held myself back. It's the only method we're taught.
First, I'll make contact with Baron to confirm your identity. It may take a little time to do that. I assume you can wait while I do?
That's fine.
We have a response from Baron. According to their message, they say they have no record of an age named Lulu on their files. So, who is she then?
Amy, what's the ash density in this area?
Checking. 0.008 ppm.
That will give us about 10 minutes. Open the hatch. I'll talk with her directly.
Understood. Opening the hatch. Wait, what?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
He is a member of my crew. Could you do me a favor and let him go for me?
I already told you, you're taking me to Baron.
There doesn't seem to be an age named Lulu.
Huh?
I've searched every record we have, and contacted Baron as well. But everywhere I check, I get the same result. No person named Lulu exists.
No, that can't be right. I mean, I was just on a mission.
I'm sorry, but you're...
I see.
So, what the heck's going on?
I've been cast aside.
Used and discarded. Bunch of enhanced versions and upgrades. A mine. Money. Materials. And this is where I'm going to cut this stream for now. I will, without a doubt, be back at some point, but not today, maybe tomorrow, or well, maybe tomorrow. If not, then see y'all next week. Thanks anyone who came by. I will be uploading this to YouTube later.